a New Game Plus run. Hopes that my power also is not. No, it is.
Throw yourself in next time and rid us of your stupidity.
We're gonna get this baby started in 3, 2, 1.
Certainty of death.
Throw yourself in next time and rid us of your stupidity.
Certainty of death. Small chance of success. What are we waiting for? Of the great.
I'm gonna also kind of do some commentary over this because this is the first time I've kind of done a New Game Plus run. So War in the North New Game Plus is going to be very, very different than New Game. If you've watched a New Game run, which I highly recommend, they're very entertaining. They're nice, very different style than what you'll be getting in New Game Plus.
That was good.
So in New Game Plus, we obviously have a fully upgraded file, and we are operating with the strongest possible characters that we can. So what you'll be seeing here is, with one shot, I'm doing 102,000 damage. That obviously means that we are going to be destroying things very, very quickly, which is exactly what makes New Game Plus a super fun and interesting run. Because it becomes a very different style of run. Now, I have to kind of be there is one guy kind of hiding behind this. Oh. Biggest right now? But I don't think he is overly important. Oh, I missed. So, we are obviously playing as Andriel. If you've watched a New Game run, then you know that we normally play as Farin. But we play as Andriel for a few various reasons. The biggest reason is that Andriel, her source of ammo is her mana bar. So, you can see in that bottom left corner my mana bar. And as long as I have mana, then, oops, wrong button. Then, I will be able to use spells. And with her stuff as well, you can pretty much almost endlessly fire off her explosive shot. And that is kind of the other thing that really, like, adds to her strength. Because you'll see very quickly how fast my mana, wrong button again, will be recharging. Which is, like, the biggest key. So, the big differences between her and the other characters is that they each have ammo. Eridan holds up to 80 arrows, Farin holds up to 40 crossbow bolts. And we obviously want to minimize any possible amounts of RNG that we might be dealing with. And in this particular run, the biggest part of RNG that you can minimize is ammo consumption. So, by then dealing with enemies by throwing our explosive by not having to worry about ammo consumption, or even really mana consumption to that same extent, we can just keep throwing out spells and not have to worry at all about ever having to consume any ammo. We're just gonna let that guy go and die. We can kill those guys through the door because we have an area of effect attack.
We are pleased.
I am called back.
I...
Then
What brought you here?
I,
What did you... Were you able to...
I saw a tall. That cannot. You know this man?
He is a... Sir.
I will assist you.
If we could
Beyond those doors.
Those machines.
I will.
Very well.
You'll be seeing a lot of that explosive shot. So yeah. Now, Andrea, she has an ability that is explosive shot. We obviously are going to be using that ability the most. Because it does the most area of effect damage, as well as, honestly, it also just kind of does the most damage. So another thing that we are going to be doing quite a bit of throughout this run is going to be AI management. It is another big sort of like mechanic that's used in the new game run, but it is going to be something that's going to be a little bit more relevant in the new game plus run as well. And the main thing for that is we want to keep our AI people close, so that way then we're ready to progress and the enemies kind of stay nearby, because we really want them to be close, so that way as often as enemies are getting killed, we're like ready to go.
That was good.
So obviously, as you can see, we are just going through blowing up enemies very quickly.
Law is clear. Could it be
That sounds like...
They are likely.
Then let's push on.
I will
So another area that this is going to differentiate between a new game run is on a new game run, you'll notice that I play with controller, but on New Game Plus, I'm playing on keyboard and mouse. And there is actually a pretty distinctive reasoning for that. The biggest reason that I play on controller for a new game is strictly because of menuing. But I play on keyboard and mouse for New Game Plus because the only menuing you have to do is cutscene skips. And that is really not difficult to do on keyboard, because you can just hit the few things you have to hit, and it's not a big deal at all. But on... oh, there's one more guy. Kind of a late spawn. Shouldn't be that big of a deal. Just want to keep pulling my allies to be closer. Just so that way any enemies that might show up... oop, don't want to kick. Okay, I should be good. Nope, there's still enemies though. I don't know if that was the last guy. This kind of area is kind of a little obnoxious. Okay. Not great.
Eridan is down. Help him.
Yeah, I don't know where these guys came from, but they're... what the heck? There we go. That did kill all three of them, right? Okay, good. That was a little unfortunate. I don't know where those guys ended up coming from.
Back on your feet, laddie. We need your help.
But
much appreciated.
kind of is what it is. Whoops, nope. There. Holy cow. That area is probably one of the weirder ones because enemies spawn like a weird section, but
Yes.
not that big of a deal.
We are here at the...
But why would...
It's bigger than...
That is...
the Black Rider.
I begin...
Aye.
Agreed.
He is certain... No easy...
Very well.
Follow us.
So yeah, like I said, this run's very different than New Game. On New Game, you do a lot more menuing, which is just so much easier to do on controller, in my opinion, than it is to do on keyboard. And since the only menuing you have to do on New Game Plus is just escape, down, enter, then you're pretty well set.
Goblins attack!
And of course, explosives take out enemies in clumps.
The ruins are amazing streets and pathways.
So, Fornost is the first level that we're doing, and it is easily the biggest slog. Because it is not fast. This is where you have a few auto-scrollers.
Someone man that mounted crossbow.
There, at the far end of this passage.
And it is not the most fun thing in the world.
They're coming down the wall.
Someone man that mounted crossbow.
Normally, in New Game, you would use the mounted crossbow. In New Game Plus, you actually do so much more damage with your magic spells that it actually ends up becoming significantly faster
Watch your backs.
to use your magic against the enemies.
Let's see if you can take me.
We must pass that gate.
And then as you can see, like, my mana recharge is just so much faster.
What is that sound?
So another kind of big difference between New Game and New Game Plus is the fact that on New Game Plus, you are required to play on the hardest difficulty, which is Legendary. And on Legendary, there aren't a lot of things that do a lot of damage. Oh, that completely bounced off his shield. There aren't a lot of things that do a lot of damage, but there are two things that we will definitely have to be a little bit worried about when it comes to dying. One of those are Goblin Sappers, which are the explosive goblins.
On your guard, there are yet more of them.
So for a lot of these fights, we want to kind of be like focused on the explosive sappers because they will one-shot us if we are not careful. But the nice part about them is they only have 1 HP. So as long as I am hitting them pretty early, you don't really have to worry too much about them.
Come on, dwarf. There are still foes to defeat.
The gate is open.
The gate closed behind us. We're trapped.
There's a lever up there, but I don't see a way to reach it.
They found us again. Here they come.
You're no match for me.
More formidable than those we faced before. Agendar's minions!
The creature brings fire.
On your guard, there are yet more of them.
So I'll be spending a lot of time just doing a lot of explosive shots. Like, as often as I can. And if I can aim them to the ground, that would even be better, because, like, if enemies group around me, like you just saw, I can just throw an explosive shot to the ground, and all enemies that are around me are dead. So, in terms of speedrunning this game, if this is a game that you're interested in, this category is probably, oddly enough, despite like the slight risks of dying, this category is probably the easiest to get into. Or actually, I would honestly almost say new game might be easier, just because as we get later on, there's going to be a few moments in the run where you have to be very, very careful. Otherwise, you can definitely lose the run relatively fast. But with this run specifically, there are definitely some moments where everything will just almost feel relatively easier because there's less things you have to manage. Yeah, like this is one of those fights that at this part it can get a little hectic because now like both of my teammates are down. But thankfully I managed to deal with everybody else very, very fast. And now that I've revived one of them, then the other one will get revived by the other. We're just gonna send a quick burst, get rid of that guy, and I can just throw a bunch of these explosive shots all over the place.
You're no match for me.
Gate should be opening.
Good. The gate is open at last.
That was good.
There's the citadel, just up ahead.
Beware! They have a powerful wall.
Throw that out. I missed the main target, but that's fine.
There are more by the wall. Ah, they won't have the advantage for long.
Bring down the fire bearers first.
Look, the gate is opening.
Agatar's minions! Aid me, archers!
So now what I want to do is I want to bring my party members as close to me as I possibly can. Oh crap.
Coming right at us. Hold them.
See, and that's something I kind of missed out on, is I
Rescue our friends, quickly.
missed that, but we're good now. I want to take this guy out.
Coming from the ceiling.
Dealt with those two sappers. And now we have like a little escort mission where we have to defend the elves. See, and as long as you're getting like your well-placed explosive shots, the orcs do all die in basically one shot. So like that guy dies, and we're just gonna send a few of them out. And once you get told, hey, you get to they're retreating, then you know that everybody died.
Here we must.
Will you depart for...
No, lady.
We'd best hurt.
May fortune favor.
That finishes up the Citadel.
We've reached the Citadel. I'd say we've been a pretty good distraction.
Tread carefully. We have no idea what to expect.
And so now we have our first major boss, which is Tharzog, and he's dead.
It is no you. Yes.
If only we... Your duty to...
Yes. Till your heir. My thanks.
As for us, it was Halber. Agreed.
It would be good.
That was good.
And that ends our first region, Fornost.
If we are fortunate,
Oh,
we have returned.
truthfully, I would... Then what would you...
Elrond's son.
Perhaps there...
You have but to name.
I sent two of my...
They are from which direct?
They were to follow.
The downs are just.
Then we'll make our...
Perhaps we will...
You have my fact.
And Fornost also is the longest of all of the regions.
I'm told the Barrow Downs are filled with ancient tombs. What do you know of them, Elf?
The Barrow Downs now is like the creepy place.
They were sacred to the men of Arnor, and they too buried their dead here, until their kingdom fell to the Witch King.
These hills have an evil reputation in the folklore of the Shire and Bree. But rangers travel here often without incident. Still, I can feel a sense of unease. We must stay alert.
I mistrust this fog. It is no natural mist. There is an unnatural presence here, and it draws closer. Beware! The Borrow Whites have awoken.
Then it's once again the same kind of fight strategies, just throwing the explosive shots where you can.
Was that a troll?
What manner of wretched creature is that?
There. Going at the troll.
It's pretty obvious
shoot him.
now that fell the missing rangers.
As long as there is a... Live, I won't give up the search.
The dead approach!
for the lurk and for the 30 months. I appreciate it.
Just lurking, sir.
Hey, I appreciate it.
That was good.
We can continue our journey.
This white is toying with us.
Ah.
On your guard! There are yet more of them!
Yep. Now, what I always would recommend doing is running this game co-op. If you can, I definitely 10,000% doing co-op runs of this game. It is... I think it makes the run a little bit more interesting, trying to coordinate all of your attacks among friends versus trying to coordinate just your attacks by yourself. And it's just... I'm always just a proponent of gaming is always better with friends.
A Bora white has found us!
And New Game Plus co-op is honestly kind of hilarious. I'm also thinking as a mod I might make a I'm probably gonna end up splitting PC and console, because console you can do local co-op, which kind of like eliminates some of the online cheese, but you sacrifice loads. So that is also something to think about.
This is no place for living men. Let's find my friends. Let's hope we're not too late.
Oh, what, the stream?
Fight me if you dare!
Did my stream die? Oh, my inventory's full? You've got to be kidding me. No, don't grab that. Oh my gosh. That sucks, dude. Okay, loot. I need the key.
Come on, Ranger. There are still foes to defeat.
Elbereth, that was a close call.
Be back?
Come on, dwarf. There are still foes to defeat.
Thanks, my friend. I'm in your debt.
Okay, I think we're back. I don't know what happened.
Come on, you faint-hearted scum!
This is probably my least favorite fight in like the entire game. There's just so many late spawns. Okay, I don't know what happened. My stream doesn't seem to have died. Or like it does seem to have died, but it doesn't seem like it should have.
Yes, it's me.
How did the borrow?
I recall we... And then...
Yes. This is no place.
I'm confused. Good thing I'm local recording. I think Twitch just kind of had a dum-dum.
What's happened to him? He's a friend. I cannot.
The man you knew is dead. This is but a cruel trick. Defend yourself.
Okay, good job, Farn. Now I'm like terrified that I'm not actually local recording, but I'll probably do another run after this one anyways. Okay, yes, I am local recording. I need to start streaming this game in windowed mode so I can tab out.
You're no match for me!
Oh wait, that's my friend.
Coming to face me!
Hard. You have been through it.
No.
That would be fitting.
Andriel.
I am grateful for...
I am pleased.
I-
I believe I have...
You-
Isildur's...
Quite right.
I see now.
There is no...
To do so.
Surely you...
No.
What may we do?
The Nazgul... Very well.
Agandawa,
I suspect...
If it is strength,
I know little.
the Etenmores are...
I myself,
We will travel.
from what I have...
The hospitality.
That was good.
This is rough. rough country, no mistake. But so far, we've seen no sign of
Foul
trouble.
creatures! But the moors stretch on for many levels. It would be easy to miss something in these rugged crags and valleys.
Let us continue the search, but be wary. More than one ranger has been lost in these wild lands.
Do not kick.
Greetings, my friend.
Is that you?
How is it that a stone...
Well,
This held him up. Go on.
We will not leave...
Your aid would be...
on your feet, laddie. We need your help.
That was good.
Action could have gone a little bit worse, or
Gated friend.
I feel like it went pretty well.
Their archers have the high ground.
That one uses sorcery. We must pass that gate. They have trapped us.
I see movement in the trees.
We must work together to overcome these odds. The door has opened.
That was good.
Feel my wrath
Did
and
not
despair.
want to open.
This cave stinks of troll. Don't stray too far in these caves. Best stick together in case of trouble.
There are archers ahead. A troll! Be careful! sunlight ahead.
Watch yourselves. The big one's over there. Let's see if you can take me.
That one uses sorcery.
No, we're good. We're good. I got a little confused thinking I didn't get it, everybody. They're wall boosting? Oh. This is such a weirdly long cave, and I don't understand it.
That was good.
Down here. Nope.
It would appear.
Not I, Lord.
The same.
Indeed.
We are glad you're...
Well,
My ma...
He also thought...
Belaram has. We have searched my people. Then we'd best head. I will arrange.
My lord.
You ask it very well.
Unless Bella...
I too have. So, Armanel, now.
We are most grateful.
That was good.
You return it.
We found Troll.
He had made a
But with the.
That was well.
We found the.
Some of them...
Then
Could it be that...
it may well be. If Agandaur is
Maybe not.
to walk into such... It is...
Let it be...
Your courage is...
Let's hope those flying beasts are too occupied with the eagles to notice us.
We can hope their eyes are less keen than those of our eagle friends. We may appear to be just a few more orcs among the hordes of goons.
It's a sad day when I have to hope I'm mistaken for an orc.
Patrols ahead of us. They seem to be searching for something.
Well, it can't be us.
These are
We've only
frightful
just
odds.
arrived.
Thanks for that, Balaram!
We'll need to work together to overcome these odds.
Back to back. Don't let him get behind you.
A good time to call on the eagles for help.
Hi, Shadow. I need to get like a really cute picture. Nah, I love you. Oh! Just hit one.
That was good.
Okay. Yes. Yep. Bubs is... I love my dog.
trolls are a danger to all. It appears they've been feeding upon the orcs.
We are getting near to the mountain itself.
I know I should probably watch through like Lord Brett, like actually watch his PB to be able to kind of get an idea of which enemy I need. I'm sure there's some enemies that we don't actually need to fight because Smetty went through and like routed this.
There was a sharp skirmish here.
That was good.
But I mean, like, I'm saving a bunch of time right now, so it's hard to like know for sure.
Someone was here.
The bodies.
This one live.
Well then,
Why are you here? What is this way?
dwarf.
Where are your...
What?
Who...
But it's sound.
Yes.
Oh, nice. I'm probably gonna go and separate Xbox and PC, or console and PC, mainly because co-op, you can do it local, or I might add a subcategory for local co-op, so that way people who have like Xbox and PS3 versions can still do runs and don't have to deal with like online cheese. The only downside is you can only do 2-player.
Fight me if you dare!
Which is like a bit of a bummer, but also like at the same time, like... No, don't kick! Dumb.
Our way is barred.
I hate the fact that these enemies just don't die by the explosive shots sometimes. Like the shielded enemies are so annoying. Because they just like don't take damage by the like. Look at that! I just like fire like 1,000 shots into them and they just don't always take damage. Yeah, consoles won't get access to saves, so you can't really do like a no reset. You can't reset on console unless you figure out a way to like disable autosave.
What of this? These chains and gears.
This is the heart of the enemy's war.
Shoot, what?
They fought
Are these
weapons
late
and
spawn?
armor to equip the hordes gathering here.
They're making more than that. Can't you smell it? The same blasting power used against us at Fornos.
Hello?
There must be a huge store of it here.
Then let us destroy the gears. Perhaps we will slow their war mills.
Is it just weird? Did that take a really long time? Oh, I just missed it.
What have we done?
That was really weird.
There are bowmen on the columns.
Keep pressing forward. We can't let them pin us down or we'll have an army upon us.
Intharth, weird question. Did you test and see if Andrea's explosive shot works on the siege towers in the Siege of Nordenbod? Or did you just use the war machines?
Come on, you faint-hearted scum!
They fire too slow? Okay. Oops, I hit the wrong button. The ballistas are just faster? That makes sense. Okay, that part I'm not too worried about. I haven't had too many issues with it yet. But I don't want to speak too soon, because I don't know what will happen in this run, because my last run I was far in for it.
That was good.
We're friends! We're here to help you!
We must work together to overcome these odds.
There's a mounted crossbow over there.
Man the mounted crossbows!
We'll hold them off! Huzzah!
And now it's time for Silly Songs with Elves, the part of the show where Ericorn comes out and sings a silly song for elves.
I asked my baby elf, a couple questions about myself.
Baron just died.
If I was handsome, if I was nice, I was looking for her advice. She looked at me and shook her head, and this is what she said.
That's hilarious.
She yelled so loud, she hurt my ears. My eyes
Bro, I
are
forgot
open.
about Conquest Reimagined. Did they come out with any new playtests
But I
recently?
don't mind none, 'cause she's my elf. My elf, baby. When I go walking all by myself, I'm busy thinking about my elf. I keep her picture upon my shelf. I'm always dreaming about my elf. I won't forget the way that she says those words to me. Don't know exactly what she said. Just know it kind of.
Wait, didn't they have to change the name from
From
Conquest Reimagined?
What are you doing? Hey!
I knew it! I knew it!
What?
You should be ashamed of yourself! You're no elf! You're an Elvis impersonator! You second me, deceitful one!
Oh, right. Like you're a real
I hate that
elf.
that's a thing that
You
keeps
can guard
happening.
a bow and arrow and he's a real elf.
This has been Silly Songs for Elves.
How about thee? My bow shall sing with your puppet oars!
Don't you point that thing at me. Help!
This feels really slow. Okay, that makes sense.
Tell me where is Gandalf, for I much desire to speak with you. Tell me where is Gandalf, for I much desire to speak with you. The power of Morgoth. What did you say? The power of Morgoth. What did you say? They're taking the hobbits to Isengard. 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 They're taking the hobbits to Isengard.
Move now and never come back.
I love when that happens, when the shots go right over your troll.
Potatoes.
But I really want that to like quickly inspire like more players to game. So I think that would be super fun. So I just really hope Conquest Reimagined is done well. Could be finished. That would be amazing to get like a Return of the King reimagined. That'd be super sick. Okay, I don't know why this is so like. Where am I losing time on this? That's what I want to know. I don't know where I lost like my 10 seconds, but whatever.
Well, now that it's...
We are pleased.
Oh,
We would be pleased.
just make your way.
I suspect I'm the first man to see the inside of these halls.
Here, sire,
You are most welcome. You have returned.
We are glad.
May I ask how
we were hunting Agendown.
he appeared?
A parley.
He demanded.
He lays claim.
Of course.
What could he want?
Nay,
Then would it not?
Urgost has...
I should make some videos talking about how Return of the King could use it.
Perhaps Radic.
You speak of Rat.
So you know him?
We have never met.
He dwells within the...
We should travel.
Indeed.
So I'm just looking at my time, like in terms of like regular time, like real life time. I'm probably only gonna do one run. I don't know. That's a new one. I would say try validating game files. It won't break any of your saves. Fair.
How far are we? We will continue.
No.
Very well.
That was good.
Smirkwood. I wish our path would have led us elsewhere.
Why would Radagast choose to make his home in such a
So with the way that this run is going, I should be able to get a sub 130.
Shadow of the Dark Lord.
Look there!
That's done it. Now the whole
Unless
forest
something
knows
really,
where-
really bad
Let's go.
happened.
The warg that one hears is worse than the orc that one fears.
True, but where the warg howls, there also the orc prowls.
Right, that's kind of like the big thing that I'm worried about is that like fire sappers are just gonna like ruin it.
Encampments of orcs.
Be watchful. The wargs have given away our presence.
I don't like this. Keep your eyes open.
Up there, an archer.
It's an ambush.
They seek cover in the undergrowth.
We need cover from their arrows. They're charging!
Come on, you great fucking scum!
I'm sorry. Over there. They clear the path out of here.
I think I want to make a... I think I could probably beat Brett's run. I don't know for sure. I'm still pretty new to this category, but I would love to be able to try.
Eggs. Insect eggs, maybe. But so many. And so large.
A troll! Be careful!
Oh, I hate that. Dude, are you serious, bro? Come Game sucks.
Beware! Spiders!
Basically he was trying to, like, make it work where,
Giant spiders.
it all kind of, like, depended on, like, positioning, but basically it was trying to kill the troll super early. On New Game Plus, it doesn't really save any time, but on New Game, it was trying to basically get it where you, like, use Belaram to stun the troll, and then hit it from the gate. It might save time on any percent for single player.
Let us stand and fight together.
I don't have a lot of faith in it saving a lot of time on co-op or on New Game Plus. New Game Plus troll is one shot? Yeah, exactly. Since you one shot so many things, it doesn't really matter too much. I feel like the only things that you really don't one-shot on New Game Plus are the later game bosses.
Fight me if you dare.
Cannot do that yet.
Radagast, are you here?
Yeah, one-shotting Tharzog is great. Especially since, like, when I played this game as a kid, I struggled so hard to beat Tharzog.
Radagast, are you here? Stomach!
That was good.
Oh yeah, for me, the only Lord of the Rings game that I really didn't play as a kid was The Hobbit. Other than that, I played every single Lord of the Rings game pretty much every single Lord of the Rings game, from the Two Towers up till Shadow of Mordor, and then I started speedrunning. I keep telling myself I should improve my time in Shadow of Mordor, but the Nemesis system.
into the woods. It appears as if they were movement in the trees. I fear it could be Radagast, but whether he was living or dead, I cannot say.
Fight me if you dare! Kill the outhouse
We must push on through this marsh.
Did play The Hobbit as a kid, played Two Towers, Return of the King, Battle of War. Hobbit, even played the Third Age all the way through. Yeah, I never finished the Third Age. I could never beat Western Moria.
Giant spider! You haven't got the stomach to face me!
I could never beat Western Moria. I do want to learn the Third Age full game. There's so many Lord of the Rings speed games I still want to learn.
These webs are arranged for defense. We are nearing the spider's lair.
That was good.
Okay, see, barring no disasters, sub 130. What about your weird janky Lego Flash game? No. I will not play that. I'm not a big fan of, like, the weird janky Flash games.
Carefully.
I mean, I'm still down to make a board for it. You just probably won't expect me to be running it.
You see, Roscoe, but no Radagast. Ah, this is turning. I am just glad
we must find the.
But we don't have a.
We were told you wise on.
Well, I haven't.
It seems.
We found. I knew you would have.
Ah.
That was good.
Nice. That was a pretty good Mirkwood.
We are very close. It is best to proceed.
Do you believe?
I hope it is not.
Then let us delay.
But I think once I get this PB, then I will study breath. But it wasn't a random thing. What do you mean?
What men are these?
Perhaps these are some remnant of the men who served the Witch King long ago.
Like it wasn't like a random, so like basically you could click on it. Oh, okay. I'm gonna say, because if it's the same route every time, that would be more interesting to look into. But if it's not a set pattern, it basically, like, at that point just kind of becomes a randomizer. Ah. I got way too used to playing this co-op that I'm like, why aren't half these things dead already?
They must be bold to camp on a dragon's doorstep like this. You're no match for me!
There's like 5 levels, lol. That's really funny. I should have just let him teeter, but
That was good.
I only know as much as I do about the enemies that you do kill because of New Game. But even still, I feel like there are a lot that I might actually be able to route out. And like, if we can route that out of this, then if we can route that out of New Game, then we could even save more time in New Game. Which, I mean, we definitely still can. Oh my gosh, dude. Please! Stop kicking him. The kicking is so obnoxious. I wonder, I might do some testing with Andriel in New Game, because I feel like there's some areas where you might actually be able to save more time if done properly over foreign. That's kind of what I was wondering, because his explosive shot just does so much more damage than Andriel's. And like with the cooldown, you don't really get the same level of strong cooldown. Like unless you do have like the super powered file. But I do think Andriel would be stronger if you're doing like a 2-player co-op. The hard part, though, is you lose out on a lot of EXP, so you wouldn't get your explosive shot nearly as quickly if you swap to Farin for bosses. And then that really mitigates your ability to do things. Because that's all of Farin's kit, is his explosive shot. And if you don't get, the faster you lose that, if there would be opportunity, like if your EXP carried over in your character swaps, then it would make a little bit more sense. What? Honestly, I would love a War in the North remake.
We are hunting. A deal? You tell us.
So, since you are
what is to prevent? Since you are so.
I fear no you. If you would see.
Very well.
Be wise, and if you watch,
they will need.
Oh yes.
I wonder indeed.
That was good.
The only Lord of the Rings games that I like don't genuinely think could use a remake is Shadow of Mordor and Shadow of War.
We must hold them! Fight on!
Siege towers have reached the wall.
Man the mountain crossbow!
Watch Brett's run just to learn to spam enter. Yeah, they kind of made this thing where it was like, where it, like the top options they called like more cinematic, but I definitely feel like that it was just more of like, that's just what went through faster because you're not doing as many side quests. One of my favorite dialogue interactions is in Bree, actually, with these random thugs. I don't even remember, like, what the dialogue options are, but there's a way that you can, like, punch this random guy in the face, and I think it is just the funniest dialogue option ever. Oh, hi, buddy. Don't kick him, Andrea. Just shoot him. No! Okay, good.
That was good.
Take cover!
Sappers on the right side.
Goblin sappers are trying to breach the main gate! Alright, we must stop the sappers before they can blast down the inner doors.
Sappers on the left side.
Cool, Farin's down already, but he should hopefully come back up.
There are still foes to defeat.
They send a band of sappers against the gate.
Stop the sappers before they reach the inner door!
Oh, balls. That's not good. See?
More sappers coming!
Just like a dwarf to spend so much time on the ground.
Okay, I think we're good.
Plus, my friend.
I think we made it through.
That was good.
I seriously don't remember where I'm supposed to split for the Siege of Nordenbad, and I really need to just reduce Siege of Nordenbad to one split.
We have won this battle.
Nordenbad is saved. But at what cost? Can he be saved?
I believe so.
He'll have that. I'll take charge. Goring him. He was wounded in it.
The valiant.
I have already... But what of Urga?
We dealt with it, but we offered to...
Yes.
Such a trick will...
So be it.
I can spare parting with them with.
After I'm going to go talk to Belleron. Reason I started New Game Plus and I just completely forgot to talk.
Belleron?
Andrea,
Yes.
how long have I been?
Do not consider.
Such words.
It pains me.
Your words are kind. But what's Agan done? Agan?
You must.
No.
We will avenge. The folk of North.
Okay, yeah, I've always split when I've left to go into Karn Doom.
This channel drains the refuse of the fortress, yet it also provides us with a way in.
Is this blood? No, not blood. It's rust. Much of this fortress is clad in iron. Prisoners. Are they allies then?
I think the foulness may work in our favor. Such a place will probably be lightly guarded.
Oh, fair enough. That makes sense.
I hope you're right. It's hard to fight, and at the same time.
These wretched creatures were driven mad by the study of dark sorcery. Few can master this foul arts for long. And this is the price.
So I'm curious, Entharth, are you going to run New Game at all, or probably not because of menuing?
There must be a lever to raise this gate.
Absolutely not.
There is a lever here.
I am not surprised that you said that. Grinding the game for the save file is demotivating enough. Honestly, New Game is not as bad as it seemed. It definitely seems a lot worse than it actually is. The worst, the only kind of part that I don't enjoy about New Game is it, like, it is a lot more RNG heavy. What in the... Bruh. It does have a lot more RNG to it, just because you have, like, your run can very easily be decided on how good the loot drops are that you're, like, loot in the shops are that you're getting. Which is a huge bummer. Teammates like buy me.
Let's see if you can take me.
But the battle took... This is... Since you're not...
I have a very strong feeling my Agenauer fight's just not going to be as good because... Okay, that's good. That's fine. But you one-shot Agenauer as Farin in every situation?
To heal my heart and drown my woe. Rain may fall and wind may blow, there will be many miles to go. Sweet is the sound of the pouring rain, and the stream that flows from hill to plain, better than rain or rippling brook.
There's a love beer inside this too. There we go. $128.13, that's pretty solid. What is that, Nate? don't even think that I'm second. I'm third place, so that's kind of cool. Okay. Eventually I'll get around to doing a co-op. He and I will actually get a co-op running. But hey, getting a 128 feels pretty good. I'll watch Brett's run because there's a lot that I can definitely learn from his run. But either way, I will definitely take that. I want to do another run, but I need to go to bed.
It would seem I made the right choice. Sauron is no more.
What? How could you know that?
It is true. I can feel it. Like a great weight has been lifted from my heart.
I feel it too. He's done it. Frodo's really done it. The ring has been destroyed.
Be that as it may, you must still honor your oath to me. Gondoom is mine.
We are true to our word, Dragon. You are welcome to it.
Just see you mind your manners, old worm, and we'll have no quarrel.
It is a long way home from here, for each of us.
Let us make for Emlodris. You will find no better place to rest and recover.
I know that you accidentally killed Balaram. Oh, I definitely killed Balaram. Killing Balaram is fast in co-op any
A
percent.
little rest sounds good.
Like, it's actually so much faster to do that.